Hi!
Like, how much rain?
Oh, how'd you guys get so wet?
Did we get?
It kind of rained on us. It was a 10% chance of rain.
Oh, you got all 10% then.
Yes, we did.
We did.
And mud.
And mud.
Man,
So we got our 4.5 miles.
me and Cash are pretty dry. We've just been in here eating chips and stuff.
That sounds
Figured.
better.
Hey everyone, we are actually just pulling into our campground destination for the weekend. It's AW Marion State Park. It's in just outside of Circleville. I'm not exactly sure what town
It's
it's
a Circleville address,
Is it?
I think.
But we're looking for our site right now. We just pulled in and just trying to get situated and kind of get our bearings.
There's a lot of tent campers here. I think not that our camper's big, but I think we're twice as big as any other camper in here. And I know why, because the roads that get in here suck. They're not very wide, and if you come here, there's two roads that we saw off 23 that go back this way. One has a 12'8" clearance bridge, and one has a 13'8", I think it is. So take that in consideration. Look at the map if you come here. We chose this park because if you remember back when we had a really good reservation site for booking campgrounds in Ohio, this one, they had that button that said camping this weekend. You could hit that, and whatever was open, you could it would show you what's open for this coming weekend. And I always just remember seeing this park in there, so we thought we'd give it a try.
Yeah, we just booked this, what, like a week or two ago?
I think it was earlier this week, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
wasn't.
I can't remember. But anyways, we will give you a rundown of the park. Looks like there's some geocaches here, so we'll go do that. And
I brought the kayak. I don't know if we'll have a chance to get out in it, but
so it should be a good time. So stick around for the video. We hope you guys like it. Okay, we're at AW Marion State Park. It's in the Circleville area. And I'll just give you a little bit of a tour of our site, which is number 36. The site's level side to side. It was not quite 1 inch off, so I just left it the way it was. I didn't even put any blocks down or anything. Show you this over here. When we got here, there was a log in the fire pit, smoldering like a big log. It was still smoldering a few minutes ago. I just took it out so it would cool off. It's making it smoky out here while I was cooking. We're doing potatoes this morning. Stopped bringing the Blackstone just because it's so messy. Like it's by the time you put it in the back of the truck and have all the stuff with it, and just we take it when we are camping with groups, but when we're by ourselves we just bring that little the hot plate, I don't know what it's even called, electric skillet. Here's our site. 50 amp hookup. This is a nice quiet campground. It's smaller, but it's pretty nice as far as just getting away and camping for a weekend. I think people would enjoy it for sure.
out geocaching here at A.W. Marion State Park, and they actually have quite a few geocaches here, but a lot of them don't get much traffic, so I'm not sure how hard they're going to be to find. The one we're looking for now, the last time someone looked for it was in February and they couldn't find it, but the people before that found it, so we're going to give it a try. It's titled Not So Remotely Hidden, and it is labeled as a difficulty of 4, which we know how those harder difficulty ones can be. So the other trick to this one is it doesn't say the size of it, so I don't know if it's something small or if it's large, or they're leaving it up to us, so we'll see what happens. All right, here we go.
Oh, 140 feet it says?
Yeah, 140 feet.
All right.
All right, everyone, so our last geocache we tried to find was a bust. We looked a while and there was lots of mosquitoes, lots of spider webs we kept walking through, and I just kind of called it. We maybe could have found it, but I just gave up. So we were on to the next one. So this one is again at the state park, and this one's called Pocket Cache. This one was a difficulty of 1.5, so we thought we'd make ourselves, try to find one that's a little simpler, and we did find this one without too much trouble. So we are going to retrieve the cache, sign the log, and put it back just how we found it. Alright, so we found this geocache, and as I went to retrieve it, we did not want to do it on video because we get comments about people saying, oh, you showed us exactly where it was. So I turned off the camera, grabbed the cache, and then you missed me almost peeing my pants because somebody was mean and tied a fake spider onto the cache. So, dirty trick, but it was really funny. So, sorry you guys missed it, but beware. There are things like this that other cachers like to do to, I guess, make it a little more fun. Alright everyone, we're wrapping up our weekend here at A.W. Marion State Park, and that means we get to mark another one off of our list. This is our 14th state park now that we visited, and we look forward to getting to all of them here at some point.
Hey everyone, we're just finishing up our weekend here at A.W. Marion State Park, which is in Circleville. And this park is a hidden gem.
Definitely.
We chose this park, as I mentioned, because back on the old reservation site, if you hit camping this weekend, this one always had availability. I remember seeing that, so we thought we'd just give it a shot this weekend. And it didn't disappoint. It's a really nice place.
Yeah, there's 5 miles of hiking trails at least. There might be a little bit more. There's 9 miles of mountain bike trails. There's several geocaches. I was going to try to say a number, and I don't even know, but there's a lot.
The screen was full when we checked the geocaches.
Yeah, and then there was also, obviously, the lake that's here. It's Hargus Lake, I think, and the kayaking out there is just gorgeous as well.
So one more thing that we liked a lot was the camp hosts here. And not just because they gave us the chili that we're eating right now. They were just super nice people, and you can just tell that they really like what they do. And when we first pulled in, they walk up to the window when we first got here and introduce themselves and ask us if we needed anything, and told us where our site was. It was right up the road, and they were just super nice people, and we really enjoyed talking to them. They do a great job here.
Yeah. The one thing we will also mention, there's I think 28 campsites, or the electric.
28 electric and 28 primitive.
Yeah, so the one thing that we did notice walking around, if you are a primitive camper, the shower houses are non-existent here. So no shower houses. There are a handful of like porta potties and then one bathroom that has running water, but that might be just something to tuck in the back of your mind with how many days you're planning on staying and that kind of thing.
There's, it's half and half as far as the RVs versus primitive stuff. So, if you're one of those that primitive camp and you don't care about that, then come enjoy. There's a ton of people here. There was probably as many tent campers this weekend as there were RV campers. So it's not stopping people for sure.
Yeah.
But if you're one that uses your RV but does not use the restroom or the shower in your RV, then this would be a good place to come and start doing that. So thanks for watching the channel. We really appreciate it. One last thing I'll mention is getting here. We followed Google Maps. That wasn't the greatest idea. It took us under a low bridge. It was 12'8". Looking at the map once we got here, if you stayed on 23 and went into Circleville and got on Route 22, you can come around the south end of the lake and come right to the campground with no problems. So that was one thing we mentioned getting here, and I'll just tell you there's a solution for it.
Yeah, other than that, feel free to like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and that's about it.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Ash, are you tired after your busy weekend? Did you have fun meeting everybody? You're so tired.